All right. Welcome back to another show. Yeah, come on over here. Be where the cards are. What are these? They're oracle cards. Yes. And what's an oracle card? An oracle card is nothing strange. What? It's just a piece of paper. There's no power in the oracle card. No. It's just a piece of paper with some images printed on it. Some images, some words. That's all it is. And we're surrounded by images and words all day long. Oh, aren't we? Look, just go ahead and take a drive somewhere and look up and you'll see a billboard. Images and words, images and words. That's all the oracle cards are. What? You go to the doctor's office, you're filling out a form, you're looking at words. You look around, you see a painting on the wall. Oh, you're looking at an image. Images and words. That's all that oracle cards are. So, they're not devilish, they're not strange, they're not occult, right? But these words are fine too to describe them in that way. But really, what are they? They are just images and words. So, all we're doing really is we're reading. It's like a book. The oracle cards are like a book. How easy is that? Hey, you go to the supermarket and you're reading the labels on cans or on the back of packages. You're reading images and words, and that's what we're doing here. So, we're going to read the images and cards for our highest good, and you're going to know if it's for you if you put on your spiritual eyes and your spiritual ears. You're going to hear what the Spirit is saying. Here you go. Aw, who are you? You need some healing. Oh my God. Dude, who doesn't need that healing? All the work you've done, all of that annoyances, all of that people not supporting you, all of the stuff that you go through where everybody lets you down. No. I'm just kidding on that. We don't need healing from that. We know that everybody's doing the best they can. We know that everybody is really an individual. That's what we're seeing here. An individual with a heart of their own, And that's what we see with the green and blue heart chakra blossom right here. The healing is going to come from knowing that other people are individual selves just like us. So we're not going to have to set our expectations so high about them. Instead, we're going to know that they have their own joys. Look at that. The yellow right there is the joy that's pumping through their heart and their mind. Their heart and their mind. And they are running around in the world. Some of them are in a relationship with us. Some of them are driving in the cars next to us. Some of them are people we work with. Some of them are people we haven't even met yet. But they are all there in their blue hue. And what's that blue hue? That's them communicating all of the words and all of the exciting activities that they like, all of the personal opinions that are pumping that light through their heart and mind. And that's why the healing is going to come for us, because what? Because you're going to know now that everyone around you is just doing what they're inspired to do. And then you're going to look at them and see all the white light that's emanating off them. What's that white light? That's the energy, that's the vibe, that's the movement, that's the alive, the healing. So healing comes when we are able to look up, that's why that little triangle's there, look up at other people as individual experts in their self. They are experts in their self. Not another is like them, not another is like you. And the true healing comes when we accept this about who we are. We are each a little light, a little beautiful channel of God's source universe in the world, bringing all of our unique creations, all of our unique words, our unique interests, our unique opinions, our unique moments in time to log in to this whole thing called the human race. Yeah. Now we can look a little closer at the card because we're talking about healing, and we definitely heal when we let other people be who they are. We let other people be themselves. We look at other people and we say, wow, what a weird variety of God that person is. Look. Look closely. You can see the little other people behind here. Look, here's another person and another. Look at how everybody's little heart mind is different. Here's one here, and here are the ones around. So just know that the healing will really come from us allowing the music of life to happen, and all the different people to go on their different paths the way they're going. So what we're doing here is some readings, right? Reading some cards for us. Are you ready for this card that's being pulled for you? Do you hear my voice? Do you know it's for you? Can you see the destiny that is sitting here? It is what? Oh, the little black and white duality are knelt down. How dear, how dear. Black and white duality is bowing down. What's that? That means that all of the separate people and separate things around us on earth are all contained in the black and white duality. All the cars on your street, all the money, in the banks, all the food in every store, every blouse in every sock, every little thing you see is contained in this duality. So, what we're looking at here right now is the separation of everything that causes us to really feel like we are not secure is all being healed and all seeing eye to eye here. Look at this. So this is everything around you is all existing underneath a higher source. Look at it. They're all kneeling down in front of God and spirit guides and the universe. Everything is really just here as a creative experience for you and you and you and you and you. None of these things are against you. None of these things have any power over you. They're all just here for us to use to create more things and more things. Everything's an inspiration, everything around you, even the cards are just a path of inspiration. The colors on the cards, the little person with their little Red Riding Hood, crown chakra, smock over there, draped over their back there. This is all just stuff to inspire you to think in new ways, be in new ways, stand up tall in the universal space so you can pull down new things from the stars and bring those new inspirations into your relationship, into your job, into all of your personal development. Duality is our destiny to come here to make new things, to share new things, to be ourselves, to be those unique individuals in the world. Yeah, boom, there's another message here. Listen closely. Duality, oh no, where are we going to go? Galactic warning, alien warning, galactic coming, other realms. Oh my God, it's getting weird. What's it going to be? I'll tell you what it's going to be. There is a force that is outside of what we know, and it is pure light. Now, all of the things that are outside of the earth, you could call them the extraterrestrials. You could call them the aliens, UFOs, unidentified light flying objects. What? Now look, the world is really just like a computer. A 0 and a 1, that's what duality is. All the things around us can all easily be understood in the binary system of a 0 and a 1 that a computer understands. And oh, isn't it nice to see our destiny of technology? Oh, isn't it interesting? The artificial intelligence is starting to sing louder and clearer. Oh yes, oh yes. What we're noticing now is that all these things are not against each other. They're all working together like a 0 and a 1 is in duality for a computer. This is an important concept for someone here to hear. The 0 and the 1 are not in competition. They work together like a team. A computer sees the black and white, or the 0 and the 1, as a string of information, as a signature to separate everything so it can recognize everything. Everything is separate so we can recognize it and give it a life or an embodiment or a use of its own. The creation is valuable. Each person's little things that they put into the world are unique and valuable on their own. So the destiny for all of us is to continue to give our energy, our emotional electricity, to our actions and our words, to our day-to-day lives, so that we can add more into the database of the human race, this large hard drive called us. And as we continue to do that, the light comes in and expands and materializes, and that's what we're really living in. A spiritual world in a human world combined, And really, it's like living inside of a giant computer. Oh, that's just how it is, and that's just weird. And again, what I'm saying isn't true. What I'm saying is just a perspective, a concept, a way of understanding something. And that's all we're doing is reading the cards. We're reading the cards. We're interpreting the cards to what they might mean. And then you'll hear things like this, and it'll spark memories or ideas or bits of your zeros and ones inside of you that will help expand your own thinking, your own consciousness, your own universal flood of light that's coming through. So, the destiny card, it's all our destinies, to continue to recognize who we are as a spirit and a self combined, and to bring the highest best that we can into the world. So I've got a video on my YouTube channel called Living in the Light, Living in the Light. And in that video, it describes that energy, that light, that vibration, that goosebump feeling, the spine vibrations, whatever you want to call them. Well, there's nothing to be afraid about. Why? Why should we be afraid of life when we are the ones who are making it mean anything at all? Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Ooh, well, you know this. When you're tired, sleep. When you're hungry, eat. Aw, right? And the wisdom of your body, it's letting you know that if there's any little bits of then we want to heed that. We want to see the connection between our thinking, our emotions, and our physical feeling of our body. How those three things are intertwined. Okay? Because we know that when we relax here in this nice pyramid position, look at that, and we put our eyes into our third eye space, she's got her eyes closed, and then we just bask in the shining light that moves through us, and we relax. We do our breathing exercises, a little bit of meditation, a little bit of dropping off the world, a little bit of letting go of our body. Boom. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Your body is smart. It knows how to pump blood. It knows how to breathe. It knows how to do just about everything. It doesn't need a lot of worry. It doesn't need a lot of care. It just needs the basic things that you know start up here with the exercise, with the eating, with what you sense is the right thing at the right time for your body, and checking things out when you need to have them checked out. You know, asking questions when you need to ask questions, and consulting experts who you sense are worth consulting when you need that. The wisdom of your body, though, will just guide you along your way. You can sense that new language, the body language. It doesn't always have to be logical. It can be little inclinations. It can be little spine vibrations that help you know where you're going, what you're doing intuitively. So that's all it really is, just a little sunlight going through you. Happiness is something that we all choose. You can choose to be happy. The only place and time that we can ever get fulfilled is here and now, in the present. Look, if you really want to be happy again, then you'll have to be happy in the now, in the here and now. Now you might say like, well, what good is that? You know, how am I going to be happy in the here and now when I don't have what I want? Well, I want this other thing that isn't here right now. Well, then what's happening is you're negating the here and now. You're having the double-minded eyes. You're going back and forth. You can't find any place in the present, then you can't be happy. Because even if what you had was here right now, it wouldn't be seeable. You'd be going back and forth like this, and you would miss it. You would need to get the single eye-ness, the single eye, white wolf. The instinct for being happy is by living in the present, by living in the here and now. Now, how do we do that? So, first, we got to get rid of this double-mindedness, this wobbliness of saying, well, I'm kind of happy, well, I'm not. Well, I am, but I'm not. Or I was happy yesterday, oh, I'll be happy tomorrow. No. You're going to go in the here and now, and you're going to say, wait a second, like, hold on. I'm happy. Claim it first, aim it first, single eye. Go up here in your conscious space, your spiritually awake space. Be spiritually awake by recognizing that you are a conscious spiritual observer inside your personal life. Recognize that you are a white wolf, a lone wolf, a one-eye, single eye, third eye being. This is who we are. This is our instinct as a spirit inside a self. Listen to what the spiritual message is. It's all going to be about looking singly in the present about what you have, and then more happiness will be given. Decide you're happy, then look for evidence of it, define it that way, and then more will be given. Jesus said it. He's like, to those who have, more will be given. but those who don't have much of anything, even what they have will be taken away, which sucks. We don't need that. We don't want that. So to answer your question, very simply, look at how you really are happy in little ways, and then it'll culminate into this attitude of happiness. Before you know it, you're going to start recognizing not only the things that you used to have that made you happy or whatever, but tons more. Those and tons more. Because you're just going to be voting for them and being able to receive them and see them. You won't be all back and forth eyed like that. You'll be single-eyed. You'll be carving that new pathway, that pathway to the future where it's always presently now. That's all we got to say. That's all we got to do. Be hearers of the words and doers of the words. Not just hearers, but doers. You guys have a great day. Hit my YouTube channel up. There's a lot of stuff there. If you set an intention and then you go to my YouTube channel and you go to the videos you gravitate towards, you're going to get information. You're going to get information.